Hey, what's up guys, it's Lunakye. I'm here on the streets of Venice Beach and we're doing another On the Streets, TTE on the Streets. I am dedicated to seeking out purpose and meaning in life, and so that is why I do what I do, going around to random strangers and talking to them and asking really humanistic questions to uncover the truth of our human existence, if there is a truth. Anyways, I'm excited to do another one, and I'm excited about this journey that I'm on. So let's get into it. What's your name?
I'm Nikki.
Nikki, and you are from?
Wisconsin.
And?
I'm Camila, and I'm from Texas.
The question that I have for you guys is, do you always work to help people change and grow, or is there a point at time in which you just accept that that's who they are?
I like to give people a chance, but I do think some people just will maintain how they are and don't want to change their ways and change their views. I do give them a chance to like grow, because everyone should grow, but some people just want to stay like where they're at.
Would your level of commitment to helping someone grow and change be different based on who that person was? If it was a family member who you loved, I imagine your threshold would be higher than an acquaintance or someone who wasn't like a great friend.
I feel like I try and give them a chance to grow, I guess, especially if they're closer to me. But if it's just like random people, coworkers, I guess don't put as much time in.
What about you? Are you committed to growth? What is your idea of growth?
I guess it's learning and educating yourself on different issues and growing and figuring out who you are, moving out, coming to LA.
Tell me your name one more time. Camila, awesome. To circle back, the question was, should we always be striving to help people change or grow in ways that we perceive they could grow, or at some point do we just accept that's who they are?
I guess in my experience, I want to help so much, but I can only help as much as the other person will let me.
What's important to you in this life?
Finding happiness, I think, is what makes me happy. That's a weird way to put it, but to keep looking and to not give up on what makes you happy. So, like for example, I keep trying to do new things. Like I keep traveling, and I keep, keeping my relationships going. Like my friend from Wisconsin, we live like 2 worlds apart, and I do have a committed relationship. So I don't know, I guess all these things put together make my life happy.
Is there anything else you guys would like to say?
Yeah, I think we're all just looking for the same thing. We're all searching within ourselves to find, happiness and
Totally.
change in the world.
My name is Chris Barelich, Instagram Crazy Chris.
Crazy Chris.
Yeah.
Is compassion an action or is it an intention?
I mean, I think you have to take action to be compassionate, but my girlfriend, it's just kind of like a natural thing for her, and she's actually taught me to become more compassionate myself. I think I'm learning to be more passionate about compassion. So I would say it is an action, but it's like, it incorporates in with that second one you said.
What does compassion look like to you?
To me, there's a guy actually right there. You can actually see him sitting over here. He doesn't like to tell people that he's homeless. We didn't even know it, but he sleeps on the corner here on Lincoln and Washington. And when we found that out, we were kind of like, oh my God, we have so much. We have a nice apartment. We have all this food. We get whatever we want. But for him, we were just like, man, so deep in our hearts, I had compassion for him, especially my girlfriend. So we, every couple weeks we give him money or we buy him food or whatever. So that's what it looks like to me. I do my part here and there, like I donate to St. Jude once a month, or if my stocks are good, I'll give back. So it's like that. I don't think I do my part fully as much as I should, but I'm taking smaller steps gradually towards that, since I'm becoming so much more independent the last few years with myself.
So it sounds like it's been really a growing process.
Definitely has. I'd say before I met my girlfriend, it was kind of like go out, get drunk, party, you know, meet girls, and it was just kind of like a reckless lifestyle. I wasn't really growing. I was traveling the world. It was fun, but now I'm settled. I have a foundation, and you know, I'm saving money. I'm building up, and now that I'm building, I can give more.
Is life perfect or is life imperfect?
To me, right now, life is perfect, and anything that just gets in the way, I just figure out a way around it, and it's just like. Life is just like a whole, everything around you is like a recycling of stardust. Like it started off as perfection, and then everything around us just is stardust reincarnated. And then it doesn't look perfect, but it is. It's just shift shapes, you know, shape shifts. So, yeah. I'll do a trick if you want.
Do a trick.
I gotta land this. I usually land these every time.
All right. Nice. Kick flip. Hey, so to give you guys some context on this next clip, I was just about done with Crazy Chris, and then randomly this guy who called himself Black Jesus jumped out of a car and came over and started talking to us. It felt like a very spontaneous and humanistic moment.
Are you confessing your love right now?
I am.
So listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Roll the window down. We going through the same thing. And listen, you cannot be so, you know how we are, and you got to learn how not to be the same way. And the only way to make this work, you know how? See that smile you got? See how he loving you?
Aww.
You know how hard that is to love somebody else besides your own personal self?
That's true.
Think about it. On both sides of the fence.
Yeah, for me.
Do you know how irritating it can be to even love your own self? Then you gotta pull somebody else into your life.
Oh, we were just talking about
and then you love this person.
Yeah.
Sometimes stronger than you even love your own self, right?
Hey, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Should we always be striving to change or help another person grow, or at some point should we just accept them or accept that that's the way they are?
If you go into a relationship and you actually don't expect anything, then you won't have your feelings so hurt. You have to lay down some of the expectations that you can't even reach yourself. You can't expect nobody to do something else that you're not even willing to do.
That's
the expectations.
Yeah.
This is how relationships get messed up. You know when you first meet a person, they be like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Damn, girl, you fine as a motherfucker. Hey, listen, give me your number. We gonna talk. We gonna go out. We gonna chill. We gonna smoke some weed. We gonna drink. We gonna buy some dinner. We gonna clean the house. We gonna put some fresh shit on this motherfucker.
Are you an actor?
No, I should be,
You're
though. I'm just saying, look.
You got it. This is his first audition right here. Can I be your agent? I want to be his agent.
Oh, she got my business cards. I ran out of my
I just came to town.
My question to you is life working for us, or are we working for life?
I look at it like this because I have a specific lifestyle that I've done most of my life. When I was like 12 years old, my parents never let me go anywhere, but they let me go out to a James Brown concert. That set in motion what I wanted to do with life. I could always walk out onto the street and offer up my performance, you know? I had no money, I was hungry, it was pouring down rain. I stood under the thing over there and somebody came along and gave me money while I was playing in the pouring rain. So the rain doesn't even matter.
What means more to you than anything else in the world, Harry?
My children. That's the most important thing that I ever did. To this day, it's like, that was like the best thing I ever did, was had those kids.
Does everyone have the same opportunity for happiness?
No.
And why is that?
Because we live on a planet that has war. Men that are into what they want, women too, I mean, power. And so some people we live here, this is like Disneyland. You go overseas, you see how people have to suffer. I mean, even here in this country, you see how people in other parts, we're here in Disneyland in Venice. Just in this part in the city here, there's places that you can go down here and see how some people have to suffer. We take it for granted. We don't see warfare here. Americans don't know what that kind of, when other factions come through and slice up and rape women and all that stuff. And there's people trying to get into this country because they're trying to escape that. You know, you want to talk about happiness. You can try to find happiness during that, but you can't find water to drink. You know, sometimes within all that, you can find happiness like a yogi within yourself, but I wouldn't count on it.
What does it mean to be human?
Human.
Human. What does it mean?
Human being. Human being.
Human being. What does it mean to be a human being?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, they stick the picture of me. I know you like this color. Look. Look the whole
Okay.
box.
All right, here. Come over here.
I don't want to break that camera. No, I don't want to break it.
You're not gonna break it.
Come on, I don't want to break it.
Oh, you're
I don't
not
wanna
gonna
touch
break it.
I don't
You look great,
No,
dude.
come on.
I love your skull necklace. Do you live here though?
No, I live on downtown LA, Southington, Broadway.
Oh, you
I
do.
live on Broadway. I stay with my sister, a big girl.
Oh,
I
okay.
stay with Jennifer,
With Jennifer, huh?
a big girl, a big girl sister.
Is she your biological
No,
sister?
she's my sister.
But-
That's my sister.
But why is she so much taller than you?
I don't know.
You have kids?
She does. I don't.
No?
She got 20.
No kids?
No, I'm 39.
You're 39?
Look at my face.
You know what? You don't look.
No, look at my face.
Yeah, what about it?
Do I look young for 39?
I was
No,
gonna-
I'm 39.
I was
I don't drink, I don't smoke.
I was gonna say you don't look a day over 32.
Yeah. Okay, I know you like this color.